Hello, Temple fans, and welcome to the Sports Desk. I'm Simone Cuccurullo. There's one team at Temple who is currently undefeated, and a certain Owl played her final home game this weekend. But before we get to that, let's check up on how the Temple men's basketball team is doing. The Owls had a party on the court Saturday as they hosted the University of Rhode Island for Hooter the Owls' 129th birthday. Sophomore guard Will Cummings started things off with the Owls for the first points of the game. He went on to have his career high of 15 points, going 6 for 7 on the shooting day. Moving on to the second half, things are looking tight, but Jake O'Brien nails this three, narrowing the gap to 47-49. 2 possessions later, Will Cummings breaks away with the pass from Hollis Jefferson and slams the dunk. The Rams did their best to try and put a few more points on the board, but they couldn't tip it in. Temple walks away with a 76-70 win. And the men traveled to the Bronx last night to take on the second of 3 schools they face with a mascot that's a Ram. Khalif Wyatt recorded his first career double-double with 19 points and 11 rebounds. He had help from fellow senior Scooty Randall, who finished with 14 points, and sophomore Anthony Lee, who returned last night after spending a game on the bench versus Rhode Island due to a hip injury. Freshman Daniel Dingle also made an appearance on the court, playing a season high of 17 minutes, which resulted in 7 points. The Owls take this one 74-55 and improve to 6 consecutive wins. Now, last week at the Sports Desk, we showed you our sit-down interview with senior forward Raleigh Hollis Jefferson. But what you didn't get to see is an exclusive look at all 5 seniors on the team, as I had the opportunity to talk to them as they continue preparing for the end of their season. Jake O'Brien, Raleigh Hollis Jefferson, Scooty Randall, TJ DeLeo, and Khalif Wyatt.
I just want to finish knowing that I left everything out on the court.
When the game's online, just go out there and just no pressure really and just try to make a play for my teammates.
Leave everything you got out on the court.
The seniors know when it's time to get the job done, but they also have fun along the way.
Sometimes I let my emotions get the best of me and I show it, my faces, and I mean, just something that's natural and just me having fun and me being me, I guess.
But who is the funniest of them all?
I think it's him.
What? Everybody think Rod is quiet and stuff, but
Yeah.
he's really goofy and he plays all the time.
Being a part of this team has meant more than just playing the game that they love.
I think I've grown up on and off the court, and just everything I got to experience.
The fans who supported us from day one, no matter if we were doing bad or if we were doing well.
The entire college basketball experience is something I'll definitely look back on and be very grateful that I had it.
All the teammates that I had since I've been here, and all the stuff I learned from all of them, and all the stuff I learned from Coach Dunk.
Just knowing that you got people around you that you've been with, 4 years who battled with you, and each and every day went out there, it was a part of your life.
Birthdays and victories weren't the only celebrations held over the weekend. Temple women's basketball honored center Victoria Macaualy on senior day at Pearson McGonigal Hall. Macaualy came up 1 rebound short of a double-double, but finished the game with 18 points, counting that jumper and this drive through the paint, getting the easy layup. The girls played strong in the first half. Sai Capangano finds Reteska Brown outside the arc. She nails 1 of 2 threes on the day. But this wasn't enough for the girls to pick up the win. Fordham returned home with a 58-44 victory. And there was a familiar face at the Liacouras Center Saturday, but unlike the fans, he wasn't there for Hooters' birthday. Former Temple football running back and Super Bowl champ Bernard Pierce addressed the crowd on his most recent accomplishment. After the halftime honor, Pierce spoke to the media about how it felt to return home.
It's just a great feeling to come back hometown and, be honored during the halftime.
Now also, women's lacrosse is undefeated so far this season. They're 4-0. They're going to be taking on Stanford at Palo Alto, California this weekend. And Meg, next weekend, I'm going to be traveling to Brooklyn for the men's basketball A10 tournament. So if you want to keep up on our trip, be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at @TU_SportsDesk. Back to you guys in the studio.